welcome back to Knit 3 Together. This is episode 9, and it is now 2026. That's
Yikes.
crazy. We started off the year with a bang, guys. We went on a little shopping trip and spent all our 2025 money. Where did we go? What was the
We
place called?
actually went to Missouri Star Quilt Company.
And
Right
it's
here?
in Hamilton.
In Hamilton, Missouri. It's very famous. They have a lot of stores that have different fabrics in them and notions and all that kind of fun stuff.
But we took a ton of pictures, so I'll show you guys a little video here. And then after the quilt shop, we went to Independence, and I got to go to a yarn store, and that's where I got to shop. So here's some pictures here. And then after all of that shopping, of course, we had to take a picture of all the multiple bags that we got and everything. So here's a picture of the back of the car after our shopping day. We'll show you guys what we bought from those places. You guys want to start with your fabrics?
Sure. Go ahead, Ella.
Okay. I got a lot.
Let her get there.
I got these, what, 13-inch squares maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Pack. It's very pretty. You can't see all of it, but that's okay. Kind of like,
Neutral colors.
Yeah.
Are they all solids?
no. They got patterns on them.
Oh,
They're just
okay.
tiny.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a lot. So with those, I'm gonna make this. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
A lot of fabrics in here. Then I'm gonna make one of this, kind of maybe like a lap quilt or a wall hanging quilt.
She's kind of into stars.
I'm very into stars. Okay. Do you want me to show every fabric?
No, just
or
show it
just
in a
the
stack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Very
Look how pretty.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we got this big stack here.
I've forgotten how much you got.
So pretty.
Yeah. Stack them
That was
together.
from the flower one, right? Or some of them were. Some of those flower ones were from the flower fabric shop.
Yeah.
So you're going to
Crazy.
mix some of those with the solid or the other 9-inch blocks. You're
Yeah.
going to,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll look good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
So tell us your experience with going. Oh, that's mine. Okay.
That's Mammy's.
Yeah, it's one of mine. Okay. Well, tell us what you thought of the place.
It was awesome, and I want to go back. I would like to. Living there would be cool. Yeah.
Working there,
That's
you would spend all your money
Way
on
too
the
much
fabric.
money. Yeah, it was very fun. I liked it.
How many stores were there total?
I don't know. There's a lot.
4 or 5, I think.
Yeah.
And one building had 2 stories, and every how many rooms? There was 3 rooms, I think, right, on each floor that you
Yeah,
went through, I
pretty
think.
sure, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a cool place. I've been there before, but it was kind of cool to share that with Ella since she likes to do quilting now. So, so I guess I'll show what I got from there.
Yeah.
And yeah, my stack's big too. So here is stack. Ellie can show that. But you know, I have a purpose for all mine too. So so what this Ella just gave me, but this one is really cool because it celebrates America's 250 years and it has presidents on there. So I thought that one was really cool.
Yeah.
And what's kind of cool too is they also had these totes kits, and I already made mine. So it came with the handles and just the
Wow.
fabric, and then I made my own lining. So Wednesday I decided was going to be my sewing in my sewing room, which that's where y'all are right now, is in my sewing room upstairs. And we had added on to our house, and this was kind of a bonus room. And this is actually you're seeing behind us, which is just, I would say, a fourth of the room because there's pretty much quite a bit that direction that you can't see.
Yeah.
And so it's a nice size room, and us girls have enjoyed this, haven't we? You girls have come up here ever since you were little.
Yeah.
We've done things up here. And then I have one more stash. Ella.
Oh my goodness.
So that's those. And then I got these really quilt as you go templates, if you want to show them those. There's a square and then there's a house one. So there's that one, and that one is a bigger house and then a smaller house. And so they're kind of fun. And I like to do a lot of handwork, so you don't have to be at the machine for this. So I think it'll be kind of fun to do if we ever get any snow here, right? And just sitting in. We've had some amazing warm weather here. So but anyway, so that's my stash that I got from the fabric store. So Taylor, did you get anything from the fabric store?
No, but I did enjoy seeing them enjoy getting all their fabric. It was cool seeing all the things that they like and all the colors they chose and everything. It was fun.
And they used to have a yarn shop there, and it closed. So the plan was, while the girls were on their break from college, that we would take them to this place because they'd have the fabric for Ella and the yarn for Taylor. Well, before we already planned it, I checked and the yarn store closed down. So I told my husband, what are we going to do? We know, you know, we wanted both of them to enjoy themselves. So there is a yarn shop in Independence that we kind of did a horseshoe. So we lived down here and went up to Hamilton, across and down to Independence. And so they were both able to go. And though we spent a lot less time at the yarn store, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a lot smaller than all those
It
fabric
was.
stores combined.
Yeah,
so.
and there was just one store to go into, but it was huge.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, so
Yeah.
You-
Yeah. So I'll show the yarn that I got.
yep.
Whenever I go shopping for yarn and stuff, I like to already kind of have an idea of what I want to do with it instead of getting like random yarn and then figuring it out. So I got 3 colors. These 3. And I'll insert a picture of kind of my idea of the sweater that I want to do with it. It's a lot of color work, and I've just started to do knitting and color work and stuff, so I'm kind of excited to try that out. And then I got some yarn which was on sale, and I thought it was really pretty. This very
Bulky weight.
chunky,
Yeah.
bulky yarn, and then this more thin yarn. I'll probably make like a scarf with it, but I thought it was really pretty with all the different
And you got
colors.
2 of those, right?
Yes.
Kind of a tweed. No, I don't know if you want to call it a tweed, but it's really cool.
Oh yeah.
The spun different colors in it.
Yeah.
So, but you don't have plans for those. So
Yeah, I
sometimes you
think
buy
just a
without a
scarf,
plan.
And then,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that bulky yarn yet, but I thought it was pretty.
And I did get a couple things from there, and I'm not a planner, and I have a mic, Bella.
okay.
I'm not a planner like Taylor. Sometimes I am, but majority of the time, if I see it, I buy it. And so, and then I'm like, oh, I have that in my stash. I have a little bit of a stash. Do you think we should show our stash sometime?
Yeah,
Your stash
people
and
need to
your
know.
stash and my stash. So if you want to see our stash, comment below.
Yeah.
And we will show a video of our stash or pictures of our stash. So you got to comment. We got to hear from you if you want to see it. So one of the ones I got, or actually these two I got right here from there. And one's attached because I started using it. And this one is actually from Plymouth Yarn. It's Yakima. It's got some yak in it and wool. So and I have a project which I'll show you in a little bit what I'm doing with that. And then I got some black that I'm using in a project. So I think I got one of the bulky like you.
Oh yeah.
And that's all I got from them.
Yeah.
So
you held back a little.
I did. It's kind of rare, but yeah, I did. But yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
I guess those are our acquisitions or the things we bought, or what was our nickname for that? I even forgot. What did we
PMS.
call it?
PMS. Purchase more stuff. You came up with it.
I did. And I don't remember any of it that we were trying to change it. And now we don't remember how
Yeah.
we changed it. So I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. Okay, what's up next, girls?
I think I'm the only one wearing something, but it's also a like oldie but goodie.
Yes.
This is a sweater that I made on the knitting machine. It was very simple. I just did 4 panels and then just in the round for the sleeves, and then I just crocheted the ribbing because I think at this point I didn't know really how to knit much, so I was more into crocheting, so that's why I crocheted the ribbing.
Yeah, and you just seamed it up here. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and you just seamed
And
it
it's
up.
kind of oversized too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
So
really-
it's one of the oversized ones.
Yeah.
And it's the crank type knitting machine. So yeah.
Mhm.
So that's kind of
I
fun.
don't think I followed. Well, I might have followed a YouTube video. Of
Oh,
telling me
I
how to
think
do
you
it.
might have. Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun to do.
Okay.
Do you want to show what you're working on?
Sure. Works in progress. Okay, so you guys have seen my sweater. I finally did divide it to the sleeve part. So I'm right here, so you can see in the
Oh,
future. There's
wow.
the sleeves. I didn't get much done, but I had to take it out, if you remember, in other episodes, and because it was too big. So
Very
yep,
pretty.
it's right there. So that's my goal, to get that done.
Mhm.
And then of course I had to start some things. Now, should I show my finished projects, or
Yeah, you can.
is there the little
I have a work in progress.
Okay, well, I
Should
have
that
more
first?
work. I'll keep doing the works in
Okay.
progress. Okay, so with that yarn that I got from the yarn shop, I am making this pattern here. I don't know if you girls can show them a little closer. And can you see? Yeah, hold it out like that. There is the flower, and you can see the flower in the bottom and the stem going up. And I will give Taylor the name of the pattern, and she can insert it in there. But it's a color work flat. I had to really look up some helpful hints because I was having an issue with it. The yarn that I was carrying, I could see it through the back. And so what helped me, and I'm going to give you a little helpful hint that I learned, is that you can go for 1 inch before you have to catch your float. So that was helpful to me. And then it showed you how to do a little tugging. And so that helped, and not too tight though, because if you pull it too tight, it won't work. And then another thing that I am working on is this. It's going to be a scarf, a color work scarf. And I am using, I'm going to call it Sharon's Flower Garden. And this is the book I'm using. Doodle, and I'm just taking different charts from there and picking what I want. And the yarn I'm using is what I had with one of my Advents. And it was the Advent, I thought, I knew how, and it's from Shetland. So all my yarns are from Shetland. And she had a mystery at the end of 31 days. You got to open up this mystery packet and they'd tell you what you were going to knit with it. Well, her pattern was for a blanket, a color work blanket. No, thank you. It ended up being over 200 stitches, and I'm like, no, I'll do 120.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me, and I get to use the yarn, and I think it'll be pretty in the end.
Yeah.
I kind of like how it's looking now. So that I got, and I got one more, and that's the jaunty scarf, and that's kind of a knit along is kind of going on. Oh wait, I do have, oh no, that's my finished. Okay. Where is my jaunty? Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is the yarn I'm using. I think I showed that. Did I show that last time? I might not have. And here it is. There's the start of it. You can put that and they can see. And to turn it around, you can have a little tidbit there. You see the little earring down there? So I remember we go thrifting and stuff, and I picked up these earrings. This is an earring. And so a lot of people use stitch markers for the front of their work. I put the earring to note my front of my work.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't dangle, it doesn't move, and I just thought, and it's pretty. You get to, I'm like, oh, that's the right side of my work. So kind of a marker with using vintage or just earrings, post earrings. You have to get the post ones, and that's it.
Wow.
So that's what I'm working on, girls.
Love it.
What are you working on, Taylor?
I was
wanna hold-
working on it while we were on our trip, and luckily I didn't get too far because Mammy stopped me. I was working on a color work. So I got this yarn from Mammy for Christmas, and I already came up with ideas when I first saw it. And so I
Look how beautiful
did
that
this
is.
color work. I think I tried it on and it's okay. Not like perfectly how I was wanting it to be. I was wanting it to be a little more oversized, but for some reason I started top to bottom, and this part definitely shrunk when I started doing the color work. But it's okay. I moved on to the sleeves, and I'll see how it turns out after that.
Well, you'll block it. If you block it, it'll
Yeah.
get bigger.
Yeah.
And the different colors you see there is on purpose.
Yes.
So that break is on purpose.
Yeah.
So tell them what you learned about color work.
Well, I'm usually only do color work with crochet, and it's okay if you have long floats because it's in the back and nobody sees it. It doesn't make it tight or anything. But with knitting, you definitely can't do that because it makes it very tight and things can get caught on the floats and stuff. So Mammy told me to only knit 3 and then do a little twists thing so that it can catch and not be so long. So yeah, that was
That
fun to
almost
learn.
looks like it's painted on there, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And again, guys, she does not use a pattern. So you just found
saw
that
a
graph.
pixel graph, yeah, on Pinterest.
Yeah. And she had to plan that out so the trees would be in
Yeah.
the perfect place. How'd you
Yeah,
do
and
that?
The thing too is, since I did top down, at the point where I was about to start my color work, I realized that I need a certain amount of stitches.
Oh, yeah.
So then I had to count them, and I was off by 9. So I had to decrease 9 around there evenly, and that's also why it's cinched in a little.
She's got like an hourglass shape.
Yeah, that's fun. But yeah, I don't know. I'm having fun with it, and once this is done, I'll start my other sweater with my yarn that I got from the stores. So
Yeah, and you'll insert the idea of what you want to do with that. Is it going to be a color work?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
showed it to you. Remember?
Did
we were
you?
at the fabric store,
Okay,
and
I
I
don't-
told you my idea.
Okay, I don't
It's okay.
remember. Yeah, you'll refresh my memory.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I think that's all we have for works in progress. What about you, Ella? Do you have anything at home that you're working on, except your Advent? You got to finish.
Yeah, nothing else. You're probably
Not right
taking a
now.
break after
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you did like a rush with all your gifts. So,
Yeah, I gotta have a break from that.
yeah. So, okay. And then Ella, why don't you talk about your exchange?
Oh, my friends and I did our own little Christmas thing, and I made my friend a quilt, and then she made me one, and we'll put a picture in. It's very pretty. I'm very grateful. And then her sister, my other friend, got me this. Got me this hoodie.
Very
And then
pretty.
her little sister made me like this little pouch, and it's crocheted, I think. And it has
Aw.
little sunflowers on each side. It's like a drawstring pouch.
Aw.
It was so sweet. It's very cute. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It was awesome.
Yeah. So, and you have the picture of both of you guys holding your quilts that
Yes.
you can
Yeah, that we
insert.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then she made me a laptop case.
Oh, wow.
So.
Well, that's nice. Huh,
Wow,
that's
very
cool.
cute. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any finished things?
No, the last thing I finished was my Advent scarf, but I showed that last time. So.
Okay. I have a couple things.
Okay.
I think our last episode, I was working on the fingerless mitts, and I had one done, and I got both of them finished. So I got those done before January 1st, and then I got my socks done. And if you notice that the toes are different colors, kind of flip it over, it's because I couldn't find the brown. And so I just went into my stash and picked out two
It's very
colors that
fun.
looked similar.
Funky.
But my goal was to try to get this done on New Year's Eve, like before 12, and I didn't make it. I was on the toes,
Oh.
and I didn't make it.
Oh.
So the next day I got it done. But I did get those done before I started new projects. And then from the quilt shop, I didn't show you one fabric that I got, and it was this Valentine's. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Valentine's fabric. And so I made this on Wednesday. And if you see the buttons there, you want to show them how those things work, Ella. I guess I have one thing. Yeah. Yeah. So my husband made a stand that I designed, and so it can go on there, and it's by our side door to greet our guests. And so I'm going to make it for different seasons, those. And I quilted it on the machine, just hearts. And so I plan on Wednesdays being my sewing day. So I got that done, the bag done. And then embroidery. I think I showed this book before. You girls can tell me if you think I showed it. Well, where'd it go? Oh, right here. So this book has different stitcheries in there, embroidery. And so I actually made one from there. And this is what I did. This girl.
Aww.
And so I made her from there. And I did that on Wednesday. So that's going to end up being a project bag. So, because remember this company here, the Good Water Company, they have these girls on the front. And I thought, I want to find some motifs so I can do some and make them for friends or whatever. So I did that on Wednesday. And I think that is all my finished projects.
Okay.
Anything else? What else is going on? You girls start back to school when? Or you've already started. You go Monday. Yeah. And then our Hooks and Needles group, we're doing this fun thing called, and it's bingo.
Oh.
And you have to try this year to fill in or mark off those. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of like a challenge. So we're going to share that with you as we're doing this. And some of the things on here is visit a local yarn store. We have no problem with that. Swatch. I don't swatch. You know what swatching is, right, Taylor?
You make like a little square before you start your project.
Yes.
I don't do that either.
I don't either. So that's going to be a challenge. Try a new craft. I already have something in the works for that. Attend an open stitch group, which we already have.
Oh.
Hooks and Needles.
Yeah.
And then, so anyway, so there's a lot of fun stuff on here. and we'll kind of share with you what we do. So
Yeah.
I think that'll be kind of fun. And that's something, I don't know if you're interested in that, Ella, but
Maybe. I don't think I can do most of those, but
yeah, you can. Fiber is
Oh.
quilting too.
okay.
So it's not just yarn, but it's just
Maybe.
kind of fun. But
Yeah.
anyways, and there are new crafts we want to try this year. So we'll take you on that journey with us.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be fun. But so I think I hope you enjoyed this video. We have our devotion.
Mhm.
So we want to do that. Because remember, we like to end this about the Lord and our little devotion to share with you. And I have no clue. What did we read last, girls? We should
Wasn't
bookmark
there
it.
a marker in there?
Remember, you said there was a marker
I handed it to you
everywhere.
and it was thick.
Wouldn't
What'd
it
you
be
take
That
like
was,
out?
it was these little clippies.
Where was it?
It was right here.
Then maybe that's where we finished.
The Fabric of Life,
Oh, that'll be
Biblical Knitter.
We did that.
Okay,
That's
so we're on
awesome.
Fabric of Life.
Mhm.
So I will read it this time if you want me to, girls.
Okay.
Fabric of Life. For you are created. Let's go back. For you created my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. That's in Psalms 139, 13 through 15. How perfect that metaphor the psalmist used to describe God's intimate relationship with us is one knitting about knitting. It's the very fabric of life. To create each life, God took our measure and put each detail in place. He knows each one of us on a cellular level. I bet you guys are glad I'm reading this. Okay, covering a loved one with knit fabric is an intimate act. You have to measure their body, which we usually don't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll say measure from under your arm down, right? So we know how tall. Okay, toddler sweaters won't wrap around mom's shoulders. Fingerless gloves don't work on baby hands. What size is your loved one's chest, head, arm, or foot? Those precise details matter. Get it right, and they will be covered with warmth and love. Get it wrong, and you'll be regifting someone else with your handiwork. God's got it right. Though I might argue sometimes, I am not tall enough. My hair is not curly enough. My green eyes are fading. Of course, these are all superficial complaints because deep down, his work is perfect. It is amazing our bodies work so well. Hearts pump continually, breath happens without thinking, joints bend, food digests in spectacular when you take a moment to consider the intricacies of your body. Yes, there are those who have serious health struggles, and that is a whole separate life to live. Most of us can take a moment to marvel over how astonishing we are. We walk, talk, sing, dance, drive, think, create. The list of human activities is endless, and one of the things he gave you is a set of hands and loves to knit. Next time, pick up your needles, just watch at your hands make stitches automatically from muscle memory. The eye and hand coordination required is an elegant dance. Then think of the Lord working carefully to knit your body in your mother's womb. That's a really cool way of looking at it. You were made with his tender love. He took your measurements and knows you intimately. I love that. So good. So I marked it so we will know where we are next time.
Wait,
What?
you just marked the last. Oh wait, yeah, that one.
I did, yeah. Okay, so please click the like button, subscribe, post it on your Facebook for us. We're really not here to get everybody and their brother watching us because this is kind of fun. And this is something we're doing to, I don't know, how would you put it? Putting us in a time capsule, really. So future ones, we're going to do a then and now because these two have been doing crafting for a long time.
Yeah.
And you're going to see pictures and videos of them when they were younger. So we're going to do that in one of our future videos, right?
Mhm.
Anything else, girls?
I don't think so. We appreciate you guys watching, and we hope you continue to have a good year if you're already having one. So yeah. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.